Hey, what's up, guys? This is Matt Phillips, former four-year member of the pack. Graduated in 2015. I guess I'm the old guy now. But your coach asked me today to talk a little bit to you guys about what it meant for me to be in the program, what it meant for me to be blue collar, and how I've seen that play out so far in my life and looking back on my high school career. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of perspective and hopefully not take up too much of your time. So first question, what does it mean to be blue collar? Man, it's just grit. It's working hard, not expecting any reward for what you're doing, but doing it the right way, not cheating the system. I've already seen it play off multiple times in my life, having times whenever you get kicked down or you're in a tough situation, there's an easy road to bail out on, but you keep working hard, you keep your head down, keep pushing. I think I relate that to some of those conditioning drills I know you guys are doing, probably the ladder, some of those hills. Ooh. But you keep your head down, you keep pushing through those moments, and then you can look back and be proud of it, at the end of the conditioning session, or down the road you're going to look back and be proud in the fourth quarter whenever you guys are still feeling pretty good. Same way in life, there's moments whenever you're getting kicked down. I'm here in Charleston doing a nuclear program for the Navy now, and I continually get kicked down at school. It's hard. But I look back, I graduate in 2 weeks, and I can look back and be like, it was not easy. I certainly was not the top of my class, but I can look back and say, I gave it all I had, and that can make me proud at the end of the day. And so I got a fellow quote from one of my fellow Bruins here, John Wooden. He said, "Don't measure yourself by what you have accomplished, but what you should have accomplished given your ability." And I think that is something that ties in this blue-collar thing. You got to look inward, find what strengths you have, and maximize those. And, put all your effort into it and do it the right way. And at the end of the day, you might not end up with some of the goals you wanted to reach, but at least you can be proud of the steps you took along the way. You grew as a person. That's really what blue-collar is, man. It's just, it's grit, working hard when you don't want to work hard because, at the end of the day, it's going to pay off. Guys, so my next question is, what are some of the tough times while being in the program that being blue collar helped you through? So I'll give you a quick little rundown of my kind of career path with the Wolfpack. So up until I was about a junior, late junior year in high school, I was about 5'7", 140 at my best, soaking wet probably. And I had a tough time competing to be on the teams, and I came off the bench my entire sophomore year on JV. Junior year, played JV the entire year, but leading up to junior year, went into the varsity tryout my junior year and thought, I'm on the team, it's a lock. There's like 10 of us that knew we were going to make the team. We're waiting for the football players to come in. They were still playing during football season, so we all thought we were locks, and I go in there for my meeting with Coach Dyer, y'all's athletic director now, and Coach Kip. He hits me with the, Matt, you're our last guy on the team we're going to keep this year. You're the bottom of the totem pole, and I really don't know what we're going to do with you going forward. You're going to have to make some big steps to make the team next year as a senior. That hit pretty hard, so I took that away with me, and blue collar has never been more applicable to me because that's what I literally was fighting for, a job on this team and a place in this program at that point. And so I put work in day and night. I'd stay after games, after the varsity games, that at that point all I really was just a cheerleader on the bench. And that kind of plays in that fact of like, what do each one of you guys has a different role on the team. So my junior year, my role was to be the encourager for guys. They come off the floor. I'm. Hey man, you did good out there. Keep it up, dude. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them next time. I didn't have a place in the program, and I was trying to find any way to be a part of that team. And while I was doing that and trying to make that my strength for the year, I was working on all my weaknesses that I had as a basketball player. So I'd be getting in there at 5 a.m. just to put shots up, and then finally all that paid off. I came in my senior year. I finally hit that growth spurt I was kind of hoping for, and grew to about 6 feet. And then, I had a conversation with the coaches about a week into our first week of summer practice of my senior year. And he said, "Man, I didn't think we were going to be able to keep you in the program, and now you might be one of our top scorers this year." and ended up starting for a lot of the season my senior year, and really flourished, and it all kind of came together. All that shooting I'd put in at 5 a.m. finally paid off, and I saw it kind of come, full circle on all that work I'd put in and being at the bottom. And I had the easy way. I could have just quit then and let it go, and I took the guy that never came off the bench, or the guy that when he did come off the bench, all the students are like laughing and joking around like, hey, Matt finally got in the game. But my senior year, it all kind of came full circle, and then I was the one hitting the big shots in some of the games, and that was a cool experience. So wherever you're at in your career path with Wolfpack, whether you're the guy that's coming off the bottom of the bench and you don't really think you have a place in the program, or you're the top scorer on the team right now, you need to look inward and find what is your potential to be, and maximize that. So, all right, guys, next question for me. How has the program helped you with life situations after high school? So, coming off high school, I used that blue collar, mentality all the way through college. Still using it now, but coming off high school, coaches saw my work ethic and stuff, and I asked them to write me some college, recommendation letters. And they wrote some really great letters, ended up getting me into every service military academy. And then I took those and ended up getting a ROTC scholarship from one of my teammates, dads, who helped out. Him and Coach Dyer vouched for me on that and got me the scholarship, so I take that, go to UCLA, get out there. I'm thinking, man, I just got a full ride to UCLA. Just came off this huge season of basketball, kind of the man. As soon as I get there, man, just get ripped down. It's so hard. The classes are so intense. I'm in classes with guys that are smarter than any people I've ever been around. And military guys are tearing me down at ROTC left and right. It was a hard transition coming out of little nowhere Georgia to Los Angeles, and definitely took some of that blue collar mentality to pull me through those moments of just man, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to quit. I want to go home. It'll be easier that way. And I got through that freshman year, and I made some great friends coming out of that. Ended up meeting a girl and just got engaged last year to her. And, you just look back at those moments in life when it was like, man, that was so hard. And it didn't maybe turn out the way that I dreamed it up when I was in high school, but looking back, it's like, everything fell into place just like God wanted it to, and because of my hard work and keeping that blue collar mentality of just gritting it out even whenever you don't want to and when it gets hard. Could not be happier to be in a part of this program that taught me those lessons. Going forward, I got down here to Charleston to be a nuclear warfare officer for the Navy. Get down here, nuclear engineering school, not an engineer. And I am working my tail off to try to, keep up with these guys that were engineers off college. And, I study so hard, and some of these tests, you come up short on, and some of these like different trials we go through, sometimes I fail at them, and I have to, look back at it and be like, man, I could quit now and get out and go do something else. It'll be easier that way. Or, you just pull yourself up, and, at the end of the day, if I do fall short, at least I can look back and say, I gave it everything I had, and have no regrets about it. So, I think this blue-collar mentality, you guys should, really take full steps into it and really dive into it, because it'll pay off in your life even when you don't expect it to. All right, last question to wrap it up here, guys. So, what is one thing you'd tell players on the team now if you could? So I'm going to tell you 2 for basketball, and then 1 just for life and take it in this final year or whatever year you guys are on here on the team. So on 1 for basketball, keep your strengths. Keep working at what you're good at, and then try to strengthen whatever weaknesses you guys do have, and that'll help you out going forward. I'm not going to give you much more basketball advice because I wasn't that good, so I don't think you need to hear it from me anyway. 1 for the team. Everybody's got to buy in, man. You got one selfish teammate, it's going to tear you guys apart. If you got a guy who's worried about his stats, guy's worried about going to the next party, whatever it is, that's what's ultimately going to tear you down. That's what tore our team down eventually. We got into the playoffs, and we had guys that were more worried about getting their shots in and getting their stats up than us actually progressing as a unit into the team. I think you guys should focus on what your teammates' strengths are and try to maximize those, and not try to put it all on one guy, and that'll help you guys out. But most importantly, what I want to say to you guys is, especially you seniors, take it in. When you walk out of that tunnel, take in the atmosphere. You see your friends in the stands. That's some of my best memories. Seeing my buddies in the stands, high-fiving them when I came out. Hit a big three. Just looking up in the stands, seeing those guys, seeing my family up in the stands. The player intros when they call out your name. Just hanging with your friends on the team, doing all the team bonding events. Those are the things you're going to miss a lot when you get them, when you look back on high school. Those are the things I miss the most. So take those moments in, and then just take this blue-collar mentality that they're trying to instill in you guys. It's hard-working mentality. If you don't go on to play basketball any further than North Paulding, you take those lessons with you, and you can use it to build different relationships, reach different goals in life. And you guys have a great opportunity, great set of coaches around you. I'm jealous that you guys are getting to, live it up in high school. So have fun this year and just take it in, guys. Good luck.